Greetings mortals and welcome to IPR's Game Room. I am named Michael and today we'll be delving into Agon, a dramatic game of epic heroes, glory and legends set in the time of Greek myth filled with contests of prowess and passion. Agon is a game set in and inspired by Greek mythology and legend, drawing heavily from the swords and sandals genre and allowing for 3 to 6, though ideally 4 players to create their own scions or heroes, with one of the players taking the role of the strife player, who presents the islands and trials to the rest, taking on a GM-like role as they face the challenges of the islands and garner everlasting glory. It should be noted, however, that the strife player need not be the strife player for all of the islands. You can be the strife for one island and a hero for the next, or take on the role for however many islands you would like. It is up to the table and is more of a flexible role than an ordinary GM position. The game was created by Sean Nittner and John Harper, known for making games such as Blades in the Dark, and was published by Evil Hat. It was funded through Kickstarter, making enough for this book to be printed in full color and come with 14 extra islands, 6 of which were written by Agon staff, and 8 of which were written by other prominent indie creators. Agon is played in a number of phases, starting with the origin of heroes and then following through with trials and respite, bouncing between the trials and respite as they progress through islands until they eventually culminate with the creation of their own legend at the end, following the route of an epic more or less. Each trial is presented as a great contest of 4 different types: arts and oration, blood and valor, craft and reason, and resolve and spirit, and the heroes are tested against a worthy opponent as they pit their skills against the strife as dice are rolled and players narrate their actions and the eventual result to claim glory and possibly divine favor. Then, departing from the island, never to return, to rest and recover as their deeds change the fate of the island forever and their legend is written with each Agon. Agon takes place in the time of Greek myths and along the Greek Isles, here named the Lands of Strife, with pre-made islands or the option to create your own island, each with their own stories, mysteries, treasures, and characters, ranging from Nemos, island known for medicine and currently performing a funeral for the recently deceased prince, to Akoros, the pleasure garden of the nymph Orphne, who bears the torch of Hades and is haunted by wandering shades. The game also has a section should the players wish to build a world not of Greek myth, allowing for the incorporation of folklore and mythology of different cultures, be they Semitic, Egyptian, Indian, Welsh, or anything they may desire. The game does have a fairly simple and elegant method of play, easy to learn and use for beginners and veterans alike, with all actions clearly charted out in the book itself, allowing players to follow through the flow of battle. Though it is a bit different to play and follows a fairly strict and specific method of engagement, the mechanics and roll resolution or dice pool system that it uses allows for action-packed narrative adventures as players attempt to match or gain greater rolls than that of the strife player, culminating in a grand finale for each island to decide its fate. To play Agon, players will need a set of proper dice, being a d4, a d6, a d8, a d10, and a d12, but it is recommended to have more than one of each, sometimes even 3, along with their hero sheets, the battle sheet, an island with its trial sheets, and possibly some snacks and drinks to make it all the more enjoyable. Agon is kind enough, though, to come with a link to the player kit, allowing for players to download and print copies easily enough. The tone of Agon is fairly serious, but matched in Greek myth and the swords and sandals genre, referencing back to such tales as Xenia Warrior Princess, Hades, or even the Iliad and Odyssey of Homer. It is what you make of it and fits tables of both mythological scholars and those less familiar with the classics. It does make a note to do away with the concept of identity, with a message that Hephaestus himself did create wheeled conveyances for himself and his worshippers in myth, so disability need not be a factor to stop a hero, nor does gender or ethnicity or sexuality or body type or neurotypicality. Zeus himself did engage with many a man and woman or not, with many an ethnicity present and gender not being a limiter for heroics, with such figures as Atalanta, Medea, or even Hermaphroditus being of great renown and power. All heroes are welcome to partake in Agon and create their own legends. If you're interested in joining the epic tale of heroes, you can always pick up a copy of Agon directly through our website, and there you'll get this hardcover copy packed full of information and wonderful illustrations with a solid black and bronze cover that is sure to delight any who see. Thank you for watching, and please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our social media through the links below. And if you're really interested in independent role-playing games, you can always join our newsletter. We only send out 1 email a month, and it includes all the necessary information and updates for that month, including what's new, what's in stock, what conventions might be coming up, and anything we might be up to or we think you might like, such as upcoming Kickstarters you might have missed, or these little reviews for games you may have overlooked. And remember, gamers, anyone can be a hero, big or small, and it's up to you to seize the opportunity for greatness and make your own legend. I'll talk to you next time.